Hi friends, the cat and I, Kitty, wanted to share a few restorative yoga pose shapes. I'll go into all the details of the vagus nerve another day, but for today, just know that each of these shapes, you can set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes. I'd recommend at least 10 in one of these shapes. And it is a way of giving your body kind of the equivalent of about 4 hours of sleep in terms of what it does for all your internal systems, especially the nervous system. So if you're having a long day, just pause, set a timer for 10 minutes, and choose one of these following shapes. So, first of all, you have to move the cat off of all your blankets. And then you sit really close to your blankets or two pillows, either or, and they're about this long, length of a spine, nice and narrow. Two pillows from your bed typically work really well for this. And then your sit bones are about 2 inches or so away from the blankets. You just recline all the way back. Take the end of one of the blankets or pillows, fold it over so that your head can get a little bit more support here. And then you have some options with your legs. If you have a tender lower back, bend your knees and just let your knees rest against one another. Maybe a cat will climb onto your stomach. That definitely makes the shape extra better. And then your hands can rest on your stomach or down by your sides or even straight out to the side. And you hit go on that timer and practice resting and almost in a way practice not doing anything, which can feel sometimes like boredom, but just stay committed to waiting for the timer to go off. Just resting and observing whatever you feel. Option number 2, the cat's going to be upset to move again already because she would like these restorative yoga poses. Option number 2, keep the blankets in this shape. Set the cat off to the side, and you'll bring your hip. So I've got my left hip up close to the blankets, and then both of my feet, 1 foot, there's 2 foots, are off to the side. 1 foot, 2 foots. Reach your arms up, turn towards the blanket pile, set your hands on either side, and kind of reach your chest forward. And then you recline all the way down and place your cheek on the left side. I like to tuck my hands under the blankets to give my head a little bit more of a cushion. Some people like to just leave them down by the sides, but you don't have to keep them up. Let them totally relax. And you're also welcome to grab another squishy blanket or pillow and put it in between the legs so that your hips can even relax a little amount more. And then this is a shape that you can do on both sides. Again, a cat may or may not lay on top of your back. And so this one, I like to set a timer for 5 minutes on one side and then flip over and do 5 minutes on the other side. This one is also especially good if your lower back or upper back or mid to upper back is feeling at all uncomfortable. This is a good one to help release that and neck stress. Another one is a supportive child's pose. Ooh. Go slowly so as to not disrupt the cat's experience. Knees go wide and the blankets move partway in between the knees. And then untuck your toes, sit your hips back. Make sure your hips and your knees are indeed comfortable with child's pose. The blanket supports kind of the abdomen. Again, I like to tuck my arms under the blanket. And then you just rest your head down on one side. And whenever you feel ready, you just turn your head the other way so your neck gets the experience of both sides. So this is Balasana, but extra supported. You could even add a third blanket into the support here. And so those are 3 wonderful options that you can explore. You can do anywhere from 10 minutes to 20 minutes in each of these shapes. Child's pose, I'd recommend being a little bit shorter. And that's just one round of a couple simple restorative poses that you can do to just kind of help reset your day or help reset maybe a kid's day. If a kid is having a rough day, same thing. Prop them up, get comfy, commit to just staying through the timer to allow your body to take a break from all the outside stimulus that's coming in. If you have any questions, leave a comment below in our lovely little community, and I'll come in and respond, and your questions could help somebody else as well. So please ask one if you've got one, and stay tuned for another round of a few more shapes, including some that you can do at your desk at work. So I hope you have a good day and set that timer.